I love it when I can play the music there. And Massive, thank you for joining, everybody. Welcome to the Wednesday Night Comic Book Presser. This is the one and only, the Ultra Maximus. Enjoying some freshly pressed coffee in the middle of the night, of course, so you know this means I'm going to be up all sorts of hours. I would have worked on this show for another 2.5 hours and jammed it full of more things, but then we would have been here until the weekend, so that's not going to happen. But this is the Wednesday Night Comic Book Presser for those of you still on the other 3 remaining time zones. For those of you on the East Coast, close enough, right? Sip that coffee, and I want to give a shout out to Comics Talk Weekly. We all need a little pressing. It's pressing issues going about, and on these pressing matters, well, maybe we should press forward. So, yeah, I'm going to continue on with these jokes, but don't forget to share this video. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel if you aren't subscribed already. And if you're watching this on the rewind, please be sure to leave us a comment below. And, of course, like and share the video. Make sure to smash that like button. You know what? Smash the dislike button. Not like anybody else can see the dislikes anyway. Oh, and speak of the devil, popping up Mr. Eric S. Hurd just in time for him to see his own work flashed across the screen here. So, if you guys didn't know about Mr. Hurd, he's the one who did this wonderful Ultra Maximus logo. Absolutely crushed it. Make sure you give him a follow on IG. And don't forget, our soundtrack is provided by the wonderful people over there at White Bat Audio. Carl Casey at White Bat Audio, whitebataudio.com. White Bat Audio can also be found on Spotify. And, of course, I am the Ultra Maximus, and this is the Ultra Maximus channel. And you guys have pushed me over 1,000 subscribers, so what does that mean? Well, I made a deal with you. The bargain that I made with the devil was that if I get 1,000 subscribers, I give away this massive giveaway box called the Ultra Box. And sure enough, we're there, and we're shoving some things inside the Ultra Box. And we're going to be giving it away, right before the end of the year here, it looks like. ComicBarricade.com, of course, help keep your books upright in your boxes. Don't forget to use the code ULTRA to get yourself 10% off your order. And what an amazing piece of equipment if you are relocating any books from long box to short box or short box to long box. That's the way to do it. Don't forget to check out our friends over there at wannacomics.com. Even though Drew may be on vacation currently enjoying some Floridian surroundings. And even though he is close to me, I don't know if I'm going to have an opportunity to hang out with you, Drew. But Drew, appreciate all that you do, and make sure that all of you check out wannacomics.com for all of their wonderful incentives, their giveaways that they provided here on the show are always appreciated. And, of course, check out their eBay store, too. Hey, yo, Flynn's Ghost. Good to see you in the house. Click that notification bell for notifications, like I said. And follows are always appreciated, whether it be on Facebook, on IG, or on Twitter. You can find all the links to my social medias on the homepage of this channel. And yes, coffee. I don't know why I'm doing drinking coffee this late in the evening, everybody, but here I am, and as you can see, it is a very, very full cup of coffee. Yes. So hello, everybody. Ultra Maximus here. Thank you again for joining us on this wondrous occasion of New Comic Book Wednesday. This is the Wednesday Night Comic Book Presser. This is the interactive comic book show where I wear snazzy silk ties and I get to interact with those of you who come by the live chat. And let's talk about all the new releases that came out today. We're going to circle back, of course, to the FOC review, so stick around. If you want to see what my picks were from Final Order Cutoff that just actually occurred this past week, and you begin your coffee with a little Swiss Miss in the mug. Isn't Swiss Miss just hot chocolate? Awesome Sauce Radio and Blind Adam. Blind Adam is right. Blind Adam was right. Let me preface this a little bit further. Blind Adam was correct. What am I talking about there? Well, let's talk about some things. So yeah, Super Chat isn't active. Nolan Nerd, I appreciate you, my dude. The direct support, of course, is currently still active at paypal.me/ultramaximus. The Super Chat will be returning once I get all... Look, guys, there's a lot of paperwork, and I'm after missing a ton of work, I'm getting back to work. I borrowed money from some friends. I got to pay them back, you know. So I'm under the gun for a lot of things to be done. But at the same time, this is my birthday week, and I want to celebrate the last presser I'm going to do at this age of my life with you guys. And I look forward to pressers in the coming next year. And if you're wondering how old I am the meaning of life. And if you don't get that reference, well, maybe we should talk more. Anyway, again, I am the Ultra Maximus. You guys are watching me because of my wonderful charisma. And, yeah. Doctor Strange is the Sorcerer Supreme. You know, Nate, I hadn't really broached that one yet. But yeah, Clara Strange. But anyway, oh, and you know what? I didn't update the date here. So the Wednesday Night Comic Book Pressers Raw report that we're going to talk about here this evening is spoilerific. So if you didn't see Hawkeye already, and you haven't been on social media all day today, and you don't follow me on Twitter, well, then you probably haven't been spoiled yet, so I suggest you get the hell out of here. But if you follow me on Twitter, and you saw how badly dragged I got for a prediction that I made a couple of days ago, that well, I was wrong. I'm eating a chicken-sized raven right now. Chicken-sized crow that I'm eating. So yeah, I'm eating a lot of crow because I had made a tweet where I claimed that the Mephisto moment of Hawkeye was coming up today, this episode. And boy, was I wrong. But you know what? This is one of those situations where even I did say it on my Twitter. I am very happy to have been wrong here. Okay, so I speculated wrong that he wasn't going to show up. But man, oh man, if they are going to give Diorfino the job. I can talk about it now that I'm not under her and under. And yeah, man. I mean, it's crazy to think about. So look, everybody, we all know. I got owned on Twitter. I got dragged by everybody on Twitter who apparently doesn't follow me. And maybe some of you who do, which is fine. You know, I can't be right 100% of the time, because if I did, I'd be omnipotent. And then if I was, you know, I would be buying off some other things. Well, you know, this is good news for all of us around. Now, is that Diorfino there? That's the question. It kind of looks like him, but it kind of doesn't. So this is Diorfino apparently broke his silence on this one, and I haven't actually read any of the articles. I've been working on presser prep since you know, basically the wife and I got home from doing some rounds at some stores, doing some last minute Christmas shopping. I know you were, man, Dre. I know you were, and so as you guys might have known, I had a couple of other calls. My first call was that it was going to be, his name was in the credits. That's cool, Spiderholic. So my first call was that it was going to be Kate Bishop's dad, which is wild, right? Like, it would have been one of those things. So that's cool that if Flynn's goes, his name's in the credits. I haven't looked at the credits either. I watched the episode. I just didn't check the credits. But the second call that I had was that I was going to be the guy running the Widow operation before he got whacked. You know, it's all one of those things. But I am so glad that I was so wrong, because this is where it's going to get interesting. So, do we get to see the Defenders next? I hope so, because man, oh man, what if we get to see what Marvel's trying to do with Iron Fist, with Danny Rand no longer being the Iron Fist? Because if you guys remember, at the end of Iron Fist Season 2, we see Danny Rand with different powers. Well, same powers, but he's using guns, so it's like a really, really weird thing. What up, Big Remo? Good to see you, man. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about that Hawkeye scenario, and if you were one of the people who were dragging me on Twitter. Now, Book of the Week honorable mention. I'm going to give this one over here to Batgirls, number 1 and 25, incentive by Rian Gonzalez. I'm just saying, artistically, this one crushed all the competition that DC had. And again, how could you not like this? Apparently, what you're seeing in the background there is what they're actually playing. But that's your Book of the Week honorable mention. My Book of the Week runner-up. Yes, massive Virgin incentive variant by Peach Momoko. So, that's the runner-up, but what was the winner of the week? Oh, the Book of the Week is going to be that Miles Morales Spider-Man number 33, the only variant cover so far that has you appreciating this new costume of his. I got to agree. But you know what? It looks like an ancient Ant-Man on his chest there. And honestly, this costume looks more like the irredeemable Ant-Man. Do you guys remember that? It was when the Dark Reign stuff was going on. So I don't know. But as far as variants go for Miles, Miles is going to take the cake, which is the reason why I placed this one higher than a high ratio incentive by Peach Momoko. Will I get hate for it? Probably, but you know what? That was my Book of the Week, everybody. So let's get this thing cracking. Let's talk about some of the books that came out this week. Well, let's not talk about some of them. Let's talk about them all. The Window Blinds cover, huh? Anyway, He Who Fights with Monsters number 4 came out, and it was funny because while it was on FOC, they showed this issue number 2 cover art. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Did I use issue 2? But there's issue 4. 10 copy incentive, 20 copy incentive, a 30 copy incentive. So let's be honest. Even though they botched up on the cover art for the other ones, the cover D is the only one that should be of anybody's concern because that is the Marvel homage variant cover. Yeah, Empire, man, look, if you're watching what that book's doing already, it's sold out at a lot of big places, but it's one of those things. If you're a Miles fan, you should have been on it. If you're not a Miles fan, there will be other opportunities, so don't catch the FOMO on the book if you're not really into it, But AC Comics has given us 21st Centurions, number 7. All right, Scar Brady in his house. Blind Adam is using a speech to text operation, so you gotta sound out some of the stuff that he's got. But Advent Comics has given us Buddy McGill number 1, and then we've got Genesee number 1. Going to wrap it up for those. On to Aftershock, which has given us Heathens number 2 and My Date with Monsters number 2. And then we are on to Ahoy, which gave us Edgar Allan Poe's Snifter of Death number 3 of the 6-issue miniseries. That's going to finish it off with them. Emerald Entertainment gave us a Cave Woman Killer Curbs number 2 cover A. I looked for a cover B or an incentive variant. I did not see any, which means they possibly were delayed. Archie actually giving us 2 books this week. We got World of Archie Jumbo Comics Digest 115. And then we've got the Betty and Veronica Jumbo Comics Digest number 299. That's going to wrap it up. Artist, Writers, and Artisans is up next, and they're giving us the Out number 3. Only one drop from them. Binge Book giving us Super Sleepy, which, you know what? Honestly, I would be. And I got to be honest, guys. Part of the delay this evening is I fell asleep for like a half hour. I laid down at like 10 o'clock. Was like, yeah, give me I just need to take a break for like 15 minutes. And that 15 minutes turned into 35. So my apologies for that. But, I am getting to be that age, the meaning of life, where just sleep is important. But so is coffee. Coffee. super sleepy. On the Black Mask, which is giving us Kate's Will number 1. And then there's the cover B. White number 5, giving you a second printing. Broadsword Comics giving you your Tarot Witch of the Black Rose, the cosplay variant. And then here is your deluxe lithograph edition. Fantico Enterprises giving us the Shriek number 1 cover B. Now, I might have shown this one last week because Shriek number 1 cover A was actually released, and then there's the Lady Dracula cover C variant cover. So, depending on your location, some of these books may have actually hit shelves last week. Mad Cave giving you Knights of the Golden Sun number 14. And we're moving on. Oni Press giving us Orcs in Space number 6. Rick and Morty Corporate Assets number 2 cover A. And then number 2 cover B by Lee. Red 5 Comics That Are Fun, of course, giving us Download number 1. By the Horns number 8 is the first book up from Scout. And then we've got Cherry Blackbird number 5 of 5. So Long Live Satan is the track 5 of this one. So Lavazza is the type of coffee that I am drinking. Cherry Blackbird again, issue number 5 of the 5-issue miniseries. So for you readers out there, let me know if that's worth reading. And then we've got Gods of Brutality number 3 of 4, which is a really, really cool series because, look, they're giving you a 10-copy incentive variant to go along with that. And then we got Ranger Stranger. Recount number 1, 3rd printing. Third Wave number 99. Oh, I'm sorry, Third Wave 99 number 1. So Louis the 13th got an unlockable variant to go along with that A cover. Scoot. So this is a big week for Scoot. So the Scoot launch takeoff 4-pack gave you the 2 Bandit books and the 2 Super Cats books. Did you guys pick up any of these? So Bandit versus the Vacuum Monster. And then, of course, Bandit's Imagination Tub Trouble. And then there's Super Cats Meow. Oh, I'm sorry, Meow. Let's not mess that one up. Super Cats. That's going to finish it up for the Scoot stuff. And then we're on to Silver Sprocket, which gave us Roadshow number 1. And we go. The VHS variant covers from Comics Talk Weekly is getting the goods. The goods, man. Like Stanley the Snowman VHS variant and such. Blade Runner 2029. There we go. Cover A by Kowalski. Cover B by Mead. And cover C, it has me intrigued. I definitely would. I definitely kind of want to check it out. And yeah, so Gun Hunting number 4, cover A. There's your cover B, your cover C, your photo variant cover, and then your Copic FOC variant cover, and then your Ronald Virgin FOC variant cover. Patrick, I'm as good can be. Been going at this physical therapy thing for a little over a month now. Definitely still feel like I got in a car accident, unfortunately. But anyway, Valiant Comics giving us Mel's favorite, Raza. I mean, Mel, if you're watching, bro, like, I hope you're picking up these Exo Man Wars, because I think these are going to be some of his hardest work to find. But Cover B by Michael Cho, also not too shabby. And then, of course, here is your pre-order bundled edition by Tyler Kirkham. So this is a variant that you had to pre-order issues, I think 4 at a time. So you'd have to do 1 through 4, and then 5 through 8, and then 9 through 12? Yeah, you guys get what I'm saying. So you have to order 4 issues at a time. You have to pre-order them. And then they come bundled, and you get this bundled variant cover. So that's the pre-order edition. So be on the lookout for those pre-order editions at your shelves. If you guys are in the belief that Valiant has hope for Exo Man War to actually become something more than just bloodshot fodder. You know? Anyway, Vault Comics giving us the Rush number 2. And then here is your variant cover with what appears to be a 2-headed moose. Witchblood number 9 got a cover A. And then your cover B. And then here is your cover C by Yoshitani. And that's going to finish it up. On to the Xenoscope. The Xenoscope is given Bell Killzone cover A by Morales. Killzone cover B by Virtorino. And then cover C by Matos. Robin Hood Hellfire cover A by Chrome. Cover B by Vitorino. And then cover C by Tau. Boom Studios, Berserker number 6 of 12, cover A. Number 6 of 12, cover B by Fernandez. Pardon me. Cover C, the Garbett foil. It's very interesting, right? Cover D, Fernandez foil, and then 25 copy incentive, 50 copy incentive by Kirkham with the trade dress, and then of course you get your 100 copy incentive Virgin, and then your 150 copy incentive Kirkham Virgin variant. Firefly Holiday Special cover A by Inyuk Lee, cover B, cover C, which is the foil intermix variant, and then here's your 10 copy incentive by Inyuk Lee. Cover E is a 25 copy incentive by Johnson, and then your unlockable variant. Getting Dizzy number 2 of a 4-issue miniseries, and then here's your B cover. But this book is also going to offer you a couple of incentives, one of them being your 10 copy incentive right here by Corona, and then the same book without the trade dress on it is your 25 copy incentive. Wrap it up for that one, but we're on to Regarding the Matter of Oswald's Body number 2, cover A, your cover B by Christian Ward. That's your 25 copy incentive there too. Wild looking books. Dark Horse Comics. Wait, the Icon? What's up with this? Something's oh, just kidding. They changed the name to Cloaked. So if you guys remember, this book was actually FOC'd the first time as the Icon. Apparently, there might have been some cease and desist paperwork going on there between DC and Dark Horse. So it looks like everything was changed to Cloaked. Craziness, right? Cloaked number 1 of 4 got a cover B. And then we're on to Maze Book number 4, cover A. Maze Book number 4 got a cover B. No One Left to Fight 2, number 3 of 5. And then here is your cover B. And that's going to finish it up for the Dark Horse this week. Dynamite Entertainment is, however, giving us a huge bomb of books. So pull up a chair, pull out the ottoman if you're already relaxing and sitting back in something, because we are a good one, man. Hey, Blind Adam, I will see you on my birthday night celebration on Drunken Chat if you are coming by on Friday, and for everybody else, Spec Matrix is Friday. I'm going to give you one last one for the year, so I hope you all enjoy it. But Kiss Phantom Obsession number 4, cover A, and then your cover B. And this is wild looking, right? The Tim Seeley variant cover, the cover D, the photo variant, of course, and then your 10 copy incentive, your 20 copy, your 30 copy, 25 copy, then your 30 copy, limited version, another limited version, and yet another limited version. Seeley version, the other version, and then we're on to Purgatory. Purgatory number 3, of course. Got a cover B to go along with it, and then this cover C, your cosplay, your 10 copy incentive, your 15 copy incentive, black and white, 20 copy incentive, Fox Virgin, and then your 25 copy incentive, Virgin, your Fuso limited version. Oh boy. So here's the first one to get you guys all ramped up. So there's going to be a lot of these. A lot of homage variants going on over here at Dynamite. I don't know. Like, look, Ablaze has been doing it for a while. But Ablaze has been doing it very tastefully on certain books. And I like the way they pulled it off. But this is some wild stuff. But anyway, Purgatory number 3, cover J by McFarlane. Cover K by Maine. And then here's your cover L. Cover M, Cosplay Virgin, your cover N, your McFarlane Black and White version. Oh, I'm sorry, your McFarlane Black and White homage variant. And then the P is your main Virgin variant cover. And then, there's cover O. Got them out of order there. Red Sonja Black, White, and Red number 5. Cover A by Perillo. Cover B by Joshua Swabby Sway. That was good stuff there, Sway. And then here's your cover C by Jay Lee, your cosplay variant, your 10 copy Perillo, your 15 copy Sway, black and white, 20 copy incentive cosplay Virgin, 30 copy Perillo black and white, and then Perillo limited Virgin variant. Jay Lee limited Virgin cosplay black and white Virgin is what that one looks like. Then number L is your Sway Virgin variant, and then your M is your Perillo Black and White, and then we're on to Sheena, Queen of the Jungle number 2. Got a cover A by Perillo, cover B by Rose Besh, cover C by Soydom, D is by Linsner, and then here is the E, which is your cosplay. Your cover F is your Incentive by Leary Lee. 20 copy Besh Black and White, 25 copy Perillo Black and White, 30 copy Soydom Black and White. And then we've got J for the Perillo limited version, K for the Besh limited version, L for the Soydom limited version, M for the Linsner limited version. Oh, and then they decided to do another McFarlane variant for you. Ronald Smith, good to see you. Sheena, Queen of the Jungle, cover O, cosplay Virgin. And then your McFarlane cover P, black and white variant. And then your Leary Lee Virgin incentive variant cover. Oh. Vampirilla Dracula Unholy number 1. This was a wild read. I actually read through this. I read a Dynamite book, everybody. Rose Besh giving you the cover B. Cover C by Shannon Mayer. Cover D. Cover E by Adam Hughes. And as you can see, this little black box that was over that artwork right there. Yeah, I didn't put that there. That was actually there on the preview, so I was wondering if there was going to be some nudity on this one. I didn't see any, but the Unholy Cosplay variant is right there. Here's your blank Authentics. Here's your 10 copy incentive by Hildebrandt. 15 copy Perillo Tint. Your 20 copy incentive. And then your Besh 25 copy black and white. Your 30 copy incentive Virgin. 40 copy incentive Besh Virgin variant. 50 copy Perillo Tint. The cover O Priest Signed Atlas Edition. And then here is your Vampirella cover P Hughes Metal Premium. Your Q Perillo Limited Version. Your R Hughes Limited Version. Your S Mare Limited Version. And then here you go, everybody. Your Unholy #1 cover T for Todd McFarlane swipe. And then your cover U is your cosplay version. Your V is your black and white Todd McFarlane swipe. And then we've got the Art Germ cover W, the Peach Momoko cover X, the Shannon Mare black and white cover Y, the cover Z Momoko Royal Purple Virgin variant, and then here is, like I was saying earlier, that looks a little bit like, she ain't got no clothes. Cover ZA by Hughes black and white, and then cover ZB by Hildebrand is going to wrap up all of that Vampirella and Dracula goodness. Gracious. Crazy stuff. IDW Entertainment, Mindbreaker, cover A, cover B. And I wasn't able to snag a copy of the 1 in 10 incentive artwork before we went live here. I forgot to save. Time to go update that, but you know that nap I took really felt great. Star Wars High Republic Adventures, I'm sorry. The annual for 2021, giving you cover A, and then here was your B cover variant. No incentives. TMNT's ongoing for issue 124. The Eastman B variant. Yeah, Pablo, she's flexing the ring finger. But it's on the wrong hand. I think. Yeah, you know. She probably is flipping the bird. TMNT's ongoing 124, of course, the Eastman Christmas variant. And then here's your 10 copy incentive. Transformers 38 cover A by Alex Milne, just an awesome Milne cover. Your cover B. And then Livio Romandelli giving us the 10 copy incentive here. Soundwave Superior. All right, everybody. We're on to Image. Image is giving us Adventure Man #7. Jupiter's Legacy Requiem #6 of 12. And then we got the cover B, which is your Decal variant. But does anybody care about Jupiter's Requiem, Jupiter's Legacy, or any of these anymore? Ever since Netflix canceled the show, I bet you a lot of the spec checkers have gone and checked out. But fans of Mark Milne are probably reading it. And then here is your Netflix photo variant. Then we're on to King Spawn #5, cover A. There's your cover B. New Burn #2. Primordial #4, cover A. Cover B. Cover C. Walking Dead Deluxe #29's got a cover A by Finch. Your cover B by Adlard. And then here is your cover C and your cover D by Tedesco. That's going to finish it up for the Image Books. DC with a huge drop this week. Batgirls #1, cover A. There's your cover B, which is your left side. There's the right side. That's what they look like together. So DC trying to get you to buy at least 2 copies of this book. Maybe a third one right here if you like the 1 in 25. But they said, oh, wait. We got a 1 in 50 incentive for you here too. So this right here you had to order 250 copies of. Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries #9. Batman The Adventures Continue Season 7. I'm sorry. Batman The Adventures Continue Season 2, #7 of 7. Cover A by Christian Ward. Christian Ward doing an A cover on that Batman series. And then here is your cover B by Scott Forbes. No offense, but I think this probably should have been switched around. Anyway, Batman the Imposter number 3, there's your cover B by Bermejo. And then Batman Urban Legends number 10, there's your cover B by Federici with your Azrael variant. And then Batman Urban Legends number Urban Legends number 10, cover C by Bengal. So, cool looking cover here. Got Batgirl plus the Batgirls all going after that Nightwing there. Black Manta number 4 of the 6-issue miniseries, cover A. And then here is your cover B by Sanford Green. Yeah, not much of a newsmaker here today, even though Future State Gotham number 8 does show that the next Joker. And then Future State Gotham number 8's got this variant cover. Harley Quinn, the animated series, the Eat, Bang, Kill tour, number 4 of the 6-issue series. Of course, you can read all 6 of the digital issues right now. But there's your B cover, if you want these in print. And then I Am Batman number 4, cover A, and then cover B. I Am Batman number 4's cover C, incentive variant, which is your 1 in 25 incentive. And then Joker number 10, cover A. Cover B, Francisco Francavilla. Cover C. This one probably getting a little bit more attention. The High Priestess, though, cover D, 1 in 25 incentive. People probably like that one. Pennyworth number 5 of 7, of course, and then Robin and Batman number 2, cover A, Dustin Nguyen. Robin and Batman number 2, cover B by Raphael Albuquerque. Teen Titans Academy number 9, cover A by Rafa Sandoval. And then here is your cover B, Philip Tan, cardstock variant cover. So Wally versus Arsenal. You know what's going on there? 'Tis the season to be freezing number 1 with a one-shot David Nakayama variant. David Nakayama regular cover. And then here's your variant cover. Titans United with a Blackfire A cover. And then there is your cover B, Donna Troy variant. Wonder Girl number 6, Art Germ cardstock variant cover. And then Wonder Woman number 782, cover A by Terry Dodson and Rachel Dodson. And then here is your Will Marai cardstock variant cover. Going to finish off the DC books. So we're already into Marvel, everybody. Make sure you smash that like button. Amazing Spider-Man number 81. We got the Miles beating up Ben Reilly cover. And then we've got the Batrock the Leaper. This is crazy. Oh, so Amazing Spider-Man number 81. This other variant, Miles beating him up. Conan the Barbarian number 1 got a facsimile edition. Defenders number 4 of the 5-issue series. Defenders number 4's variant cover. Demon Days Rising Storm number 1. So of course this takes place in the Momoko-verse. Lots of alterations and changes and such. And it might be a cool story, but it's not my cup of tea. But nonetheless, it's a Storm story, and it's one that also celebrates Thor too, which I think is pretty cool. And then the All Red Incentive, that's a pretty cool looking one. But Daughterman also did pretty good, as well as Peach. So the Momoko Design Variant A, Design Variant B, and then your Incentive Virgin. Eternals number 8. But that cover was like non-existent. Nobody gave a crap about it. Here is the Eternals number 8. First MCU variant cover. Your Todd Nauck headshot variant cover. And then the Eternals MCU variant. Yeah. I don't know why the preview art said number 1 on those, though. Excalibur number 26. And then the Cola variant for this one. Quite good. Quite good. But Rogue is no longer on this team. Hulk number 2. Hulk number 2 in the Devil's Reign variant. And how about that if Kingpin turns into a Hulk? That cover would go nuts. Hulk number 2 is, of course, got a 125 Kubert incentive variant cover. Kazar, Lord of the Savage Land, number 4 of 5. Here is the Rodriguez variant cover. And then here is the Garcia map variant. Miles Morales Spider-Man, number 33. 33 with the Devil's Reign villain variant. And then the Manhunny variant cover. 25 copy incentive. Savage Avengers number 27. Star Wars High Republic number 12. And then there's a B cover for that one. But then this was your 25 copy incentive for that High Republic number 12. And then this one, Strange Academy number 14, showing the future versions of some of our Strange Academy students. And then this Adam's character spotlight variant cover actually is a Todd and Alk headshot variant cover. Nothing Art Adams about that cover as far as I could tell. The Thing number 2, cover B by Eastman. And then the Devil's Reign, the Villains variant. So, is that supposed to be Taskmaster Thing? I think that's what it's supposed to be. Wastelanders Wolverine number 1. And then the McNiven Podcast Connecting variant cover. X-Force number 26. And then the B cover to go along with that one is going to wrap up all the new books this week. So let's speed on through the speculation matrix and let's jump into where we are with the Raw Report update. So we're going to keep it short and sweet because, like I said, I had to jam pack a whole bunch of other things into this life and trying to get ready for the show here. You know, definitely running low on batteries. So I do want to give everybody a heads up. If you haven't seen this information come across yet, I'm going to tell you one last time before this hits mainstream. The final issues of this series are super duper low sales totals. So these are going to be the books that you're going to want to nab. But shout out to everybody in our Drunken Chat private chat. The Marvel's Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur releases first teaser trailer. And this was just hours ago today. Make sure you go and check out that teaser trailer. Tell me what you guys think. Because I think this right here, I think she's bigger than Ms. Marvel. I'll go ahead and say it. I think Moon Girl has the potential to crush Kamala Khan when it comes to popularity. And you heard me say it here first. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment below. And of course, Ultra Maximus will be back next week with more news. Because there's going to be more news happening. But of course, Twitter tag, if you really want to, or you just Twitter drag me. Go ahead and drag me on Twitter for me not thinking Kingpin was going to show up. It'll be fun. But you can also tag me on ULTRA MAXIMUS, IG, Facebook, all those wonderful places. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about these news stories that I've shared here this evening and what you think of the show. All right, everybody. It's that time of the show where we talk about the Raw Report versus. So I gave you 2 variant covers last week, and I asked you, of the 2, which would you do? So I gave you the choice. You could either have the Star Wars High Republic number 12, 125, or the Batgirls number 1. So which is it this week, everybody? I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of people going. Yeah, you know, I also think there's a Taskmaster variant cover where he's looking like that. But anyway, so that was your variant battle that I gave you homework for. You guys ready for your assignment for next week? Avengers Forever number 1's got a Cola variant cover showing, a pretty very interesting team of Avengers and a Lady Loki. What's going on there? But anyway, the variant battle, of course, is going to be between that cover and the Venom number 3 John Boyd Myers variant cover. know what you think in the comments below and live chat. Light it up. Let me know what you think. Now, as we continue to journey through the Ultra Maximus speculation matrix, let's talk about what came out this week and why it's potentially heat. Again, He Who Fights with Monsters has been delivering, just like a lot of other Ablaze books, one variant cover that seems to be a homage to either Marvel-style trade dress or other. Well, that's the one that I think you should be going with. But if you really like this story, He Who Fights with Monsters does have some 10 copy, a 20 copy, and a 30 copy incentive. And for those of you who are chasing a book such as Animal Castles 1 in 30, you guys already know how hard these incentives are to come by. So don't kid yourself. If any of these Ablaze books take off, these incentives are going to be insanity when it comes down to it. White number 5 getting a second print, obviously. Shriek number 1. Now, again, I shared this cover art as a safety net precaution because I saw that Shriek number 1's cover A came out previously. So some stores might have gotten the cover B when they got the cover A. The rest of us, lowly people, we had to wait for previews to ship our orders. So this one right here is a sleeper. I think this has potential just because it's kind of a hot looking cover. Rick and Morty Corporate Assets number 2, cover A, and then cover B. And Nate, actually both of those incentive variants were listed for about the same price, right around that $40 mark, which is crazy to think for a 25 copy incentive. But I picked this one too. Download number 1. I'm going to read it, but the premise from what I was able to read in previews had me interested. And then Ranger Stranger number 1, the one shot. It's a reprint of some old stories. It's still pretty cool. And then Recount number 1's got a third print. Gun Honey number 1000. Just kidding. It's issue number 4. Cover A, cover B. You know what? I put them all down just because there's a bunch of incentives. And some of these, again, not everybody's cup of tea. Sometimes they are. Sometimes there's a well-placed steering wheel. Just in the right spot, right? I'll have to check out that back cover there, Comics Talk Weekly. Berserker, of course, with the high ratio incentive. So look, once this movie gets made, if it is a hit, the high ratio incentives, the best artwork, least common, that's gonna be the hit. So apply that math when you're looking at these. And then of course I like the Firefly Holiday Special just because of course it's in Yuck Lake. And some of these are pretty cool variants, especially if you're a fan of Firefly. Getting Dizzy number 2, I chose the 25 copy incentive, and of course did the same thing for Regarding the Matter of Oswald's Body, especially because it's a Christian Ward variant. You know. Cloaked number 1, of course, with the controversy behind its name change. Might be some good spec there. Purgatory Fioso. And then, so... No, she's not flicking you off. She's actually showing the ring finger, everybody. Looks like she is doing the old married hand there. But on this Adam Hughes black and white variant, it does show a little bit more. TMNT's Ongoing Christmas 124, of course. Alex Milne, I said it earlier, one of my favorite Transformers artists, if you don't know some of his previous works. Well, maybe you should check out the Transformers, let's see. He did the artwork on the Megatron Origin miniseries. Lots of lines in that, though. Not for everybody. Could use a recoloring to really make it pop, but it is what it is. Transformers number 38, cover C, 10 copy incentive by Livio Ramondelli. And then Batgirls. Chose them both, and that one too, just because the 125 is the better looking variant. No offense to the 1 in 50 guys, but really. And then we've got Future State Gotham number 8, Simone DeMeo, and then Joker 10, cover C. All these C cover Punchline variants, something's going on with Punchline. They got a big story brewing with her, I guess. All right. But this right here, all of these tarot cards for Joker, probably going to be a heck of a set to collect. Teen Titans Academy number 9. It's a Red X cover. Tis the Season to Be Freezing is just a wicked David Nakayama variant. And Titans United number 4. All the variants. They're all going to have the name of the person that's on the cover in the background. Wonder Woman 782 cover B. And then Amazing Spider-Man number 81 got the variant cover of Miles kicking Ben Reilly in the face. Batmite, I am glad to know that you, of all people, have all of those tarot card covers. Because that's a wicked set to collect, I'm sure. And, of course, knowing that you're a big Batman fan. It doesn't matter. Defenders number 4, the variant cover. And then the Demon Days Rising, Storm number 1, Momoko Incentive Virgin. So look, I don't know if you guys got stores that ordered big enough to get this book in the first place, but if they did, if they accidentally put it on the shelf or give it to you at a low cost, crazy. You know, Eternals is coming to Disney Plus January 12th now. It was the 22nd. They moved it to the 12th, I think. But I like these variants. I think they're pretty cool. Excalibur 26 with the Cola variant cover I thought was awesome looking. Hulk number 2 Incentive by Kubert. Of course, this one. Book of the Week. High Republic Incentive, also not too shabby. And then this one right here surprised me. Because I did pick up the variant cover because I've been picking up the Character Spotlight variant. And it's supposed to be an Art Adams variant. But this one is clearly not an Art Adams variant. I'm just going off that big, huge NAUCK written over there. Wastelanders Wolverine number 1. And then the McNiven podcast connecting variant covers. We'll see what happens if I'm going to collect all those. I thought about it. But that's your heat of the week, everybody. And I hope the basis of the heat is a logical one. There is no ulterior motive. I'm not sitting on stacks of these books and trying to pawn them off on you guys. Because you know why? Because I do this little thing called the secret variant, where it just gives me the ability to order the books that I want, you want, on Final Order Cutoff. And what's Final Order Cutoff, you say? Well, it's for ordering comics. When you subscribe to this channel, not only are you going to be finding out how to win this wonderful thing called the Ultra Box, but I'm going to try to give you guys as much information to give you as much of a leg up on your collecting as possible. This is the Ultra Maximus Speculation Matrix. It is you getting inside of my head, and again, I've got a very interesting speculation matrix coming for you this Friday. People be forcing my hand. Anyway, the Mighty Mel V channel is where it's at. Saturday morning, 12:30 a.m. Friday night, 9:30. And, of course, make sure that you all, bring your birthday hats. Like, do you have, little, cone-shaped birthday hats? Yeah. Anyway, don't forget to check out the subscribed... Well, when you're subscribed to my channel, don't forget to check out the featured channel section. There you go. Got all these wonderful people. Discovery Bay, Spine Ticks, Team Nerd Herd, Mighty Mel V, Comic Crusaders. Don't forget to check out Comics Talk Weekly, too. And I need to update this and add more people to this little featured channel section just because, it's where it needs to be. But all good people in there. And, of course, you're subscribing to this channel to check out the next episode of the Wednesday Night Comic Book Presser, which will be even more action-packed than this one. All right, everybody, and this is going to be the next thing that I'm going to be doing. It's going to be an episode of the Roll Report coming in. I don't know when it's going to be coming in, but it's probably going to be Friday-ish. I'm thinking Friday-ish. We'll see. But new pickups and mail drops will be happening. Don't forget to check out some of the other cool videos that I've done. A complete spec matrix on the second printing homage variants from Marvel Legacy, as well as a spec matrix on the entire Marvel hip-hop variant platinum list of 147 variant covers. That's crazy. Why haven't those videos gone viral? If those videos go viral, that would be like a year's salary. And then I could make more content for you guys. Could you imagine if I gave you guys a spec matrix every day? I just don't have the time right now, honestly. It sucks because, you know, before I had all the time in the world and the channel wasn't monetized, and now that the channel's monetized, I have no time. But I'm still going to do what I can to bring you guys the greatest content possible, the most honest content, no strings attached. Just appreciate your support. And this is where we're going to circle back and take a look at the Ghosts of Monday. This is the FOC review, everybody. What is this? This is where we take a look at all the stuff that Ultra talked about on another show called A Secret Variant. And if you're not watching The Secret Variant, you're missing out. Animal Castle number 1 is going back for a second print. There's also going to be this 25 copy incentive, which is your FOC incentive variant cover. But tread lightly, everybody. The situation is that there's a lot of store exclusives. There's a gold foil, blank sketch. There's all sorts of stuff going on in this one. And you know what? Shout out to Mighty Mel V. That's all I'm going to say. Here is your second printing blank sketch cover. Note the Animal Castle is in black, not gold foil. And also note that these second print blank sketch variant covers have a $9.99 cover price, just like the first print sketches do. Red Room trigger warnings. Meet the Pumpkins. And the Pumpkins got a cover B 5 copy incentive. And then here is your 10 copy Jim Rugg incentive variant. That's awesome. Totally awesome. Red Room trigger warnings number 2, cover D. And then Steve McNiven giving us a 15 copy incentive there. Cowboy Bebop number 1, cover A. Art Germ, killing it there. And you know, this might have actually helped the series not get canceled if they had actually released this like right before to kind of like drum up some beat behind this. We'll see. Cowboy Bebop number 1's got a cover F by Lau, though. It's black and white. Here's your green colored sketch variant. And then, of course, the one that takes the cake, the Yoshitani version. We Ride Titans number 1 with a 25 copy incentive. Not too shabby looking, but then the 50 copy comes in and crushes it. And then the 100 copy that says, oh yeah, you know what, screw your trade dress and add the foil. Angel has the ability to a bigger property than Buffy. 25 copy incentive by Inyuk Lee, where he is swoller than swole. And then here is your 50 copy Lindsay variant cover. Unlockable variant. Ball number 5 of 5, giving you a cover D, 25 copy incentive, just creepy as all get out. Mighty Morphin 15 cover B, which is your legacy variant for issue number 84 technically. There's your 10 copy incentive by Inyuk Lee, your 15 copy. And then your 10 copy FOC reveal incentive. You're unlockable by Montez. Here's your Power Rangers number 15 cover B. And as you can see, the legacy numbering on this one's number 84. And then here is your 10 copy incentive. Your 15 copy. And then your FOC reveal 10 copy incentive. Pretty wild looking, right? Here's your cover H, unlockable. Regarding the Matter of Oswald's Body, issue 3 going to have a 25 copy incentive variant. And of course, these all went on FOC before issue 2 came out. So Seven Secrets number 13, 25 copy incentive by Mercado. And then the Unlockable. We only find them when they're dead, getting a issue 10, getting a 25 copy incentive. There's a 50 copy. So I don't know if this is the final issue of the series or approaching it, but either way, 50 copy incentive is quite high for an issue 10, in my opinion. Star Wars High Republic Adventures number 12, cover A. Star Wars High Republic Adventures number 12, cover B, which is your 10 copy incentive variant. Transformers Wreckers Tread and Circuits number 4 of 4, your 10 copy incentive variant cover as well. This is just a sick cover, man. Rain number 1 got a 50 copy incentive, and then Lady Mechanica Monster of Ministry number 2, 10 copy. Phenom X number 3, which is your contest winning art variant. What's the furthest place from here? Number 3. Cover E, which is your 50 copy. But look at this. Oh, look at this. What's the furthest place from here? Number 3, Deluxe Edition 7-inch record. Oh, there's going to be a second press. So here's where I guess we find out. Does the first press or the second press have more value? We shall see. We shall see. Batman the Knight number 1 getting a 50 copy Capullo variant. Foil, of course. And then you guys want to see the trifecta, aka the hat trick. So cover A by Jeff DeCal. Cover B by Jenny Frisian. And then number 39, cover C, hat trick. All 3 of those covers, hat trick. Detective Comics cover B by Bermejo. This is for issue 1049. And then this one I thought was a very, very, very cool throwback cover to the Babs and Richard story. So there's your Nightwing number 88, Jamal Campbell cardstock variant cover. I really think that this has the potential to be as big maybe one day as the Birds of Prey issue that has them swinging on the trapeze with her, with her legs like all messed up. So we'll see. Nightwing 88 cover C, 25 copy incentive. Peacemaker Disturbing the Peace number 1. It is a one shot, of course, but however, here's your cover C by Ryan Brown. Interesting, Lost in Space. Thanks for that information. Peacemaker Disturbing the Peace number 1 got a 50 copy incentive by Amanda Connor. Cy Ohm coming out of the woodwork with this wonderful King Shark. And then here is Suicide Squad King Shark number 5. This should have been a Peacemaker variant. What are they thinking? Wonder Girl number 7 Tedesco variant. Wonder Woman Evolution number 3, and that's just artistically great. Okay, so I may have a soft spot for some of these Daughterman variants, but this one's really, really good. So shout out to you, Russell, for your work on this Black Widow homage. Even has the Iron Widow in it. Black Panther number 3, the Joe Jusko variant cover. And then the Death of Doctor Strange number 5 getting the Mooney Classic homage variant cover. Devil's Reign X-Men number 1. Need I say more? This was interesting. So this is looks like swiped from the interior artwork where he fights the Hulkbuster suit. But there's your Hulk number 1 second printing variant, and then they gave you this Otley character sketch variant as your incentive. So go, go, go. Hulk number 3 getting this Nakayama Classic homage variant cover. Speaking of homage covers, well, there's this Woods Classic homage cover. So I'm wondering if there's going to be a Classic homage cover set starting with some of these books. Mary Jane Black Cat Beyond. And then the Adam Hughes variant, of course. Everybody likes Adam Hughes. Moon Knight number 7 with the Raza variant cover. Yes, obviously this one blows away any Exo-Man War cover that he's done thus far. Yeah. Open order. Silver Surfer Rebirth number 1. And this is the second best Momoko artwork I've seen. Seriously. I mean, her use of colors on here is great and all, but wait till you see the number 1. Silver Surfer Rebirth number 1 of 5, the wraparound variant cover. Venom number 1 second printing. Venom number 1 second printing sketch variant. The 10 Deaths of Wolverine number 2. And here it is, everybody. This, I believe, is Peach Momoko's best work to date. Fight me on this one. 10 Deaths of Wolverine number 2, the Momoko Stormbreakers variant cover. The Delato variant. And then the Houston animation style variant cover. X-Men number 7 giving us a Chung headshot variant sketch. And then the Daughterman new lineup trading card variant with Sync on the cover, killing it, is going to be the final book on the FOC review. So I know it's a little bit of a shorter show this evening, everybody, but I do want to say thank you again for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you leave a comment below if you're watching this one on the rewind. And of course, if you want to take the time to leave a comment after the broadcast ends to help me break the YouTube algorithm, it is much appreciated. I thank you all so much for watching my content. It's been basically a full year of doing the presser, so thank you again, everybody, for tuning in to the wonderful madness that is the lifestyle of Ultra Maximus. Again, that is not just a name, it is truly a lifestyle too. And I will catch you guys on the next episode. Hey, yay, yay, yay.